Our newly elected Prime Minister gets down to business. The special vote count could still require National to call on Winston Peters. And Israel's Prime Minister urges people to evacuate south. Kia ora, I'm Wilhelmina Shrimpton and these are your latest NZ Herald headlines. Prime Minister-elect Christopher Luxon will make his way down to Wellington today to start building his new government. After winning his party 50 seats in the House, Chris Luxon's heading back to the capital to begin the business of governing. He still needs to hammer out a governing arrangement with the ACT Party and possibly New Zealand First. That will be in the coming days. Today, Luxon will meet with his new MPs at Parliament and continue his strategy sessions with his kitchen cabinet. And National's deputy leader says she's pleased the country followed through with its mood for change. Nicola Willis says they knew it was going to be a close election.
We knew people wanted change, but that they needed to put their party votes there for National for it to happen, and so we're really pleased that they did.
David Seymour says the ACT Party owes Kiwis big time after its election night result. Preliminary numbers give the party 11 seats, allowing ACT to form a coalition government without New Zealand First. But special votes could change the equation, and Chris Luxon may still need to involve Winston Peters. Seymour says getting elected is an opportunity, not in itself an achievement.
I wouldn't say I'm pumped. I feel like we've just been given an enormous responsibility and we intend to deliver on that.
New Zealand's property sentiment has shifted. The ASB Housing Confidence Survey shows 8% expect house prices to continue falling, down from 34% last quarter. Fewer people are also expecting further interest rate hikes, 38% down from 59% last quarter. ASB economist Nathaniel says Aucklanders are particularly bullish.
In Auckland, there are actually equal numbers predicting falls and further increases, and that's really just kind of in line with the latest housing market data that we've seen, which has shown prices in Auckland lifting a little bit more.
To World News Now, and the Israeli Prime Minister is urging people to evacuate south as it prepares ground operations in Gaza. Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to demolish Hamas after their deadly rampage through Israeli border towns. Israel has unleashed a ferocious bombing campaign over Gaza in retaliation for the attacks that killed around 1,300 Israelis, mostly civilians. Gaza authorities say more than 2,200 people have been killed there, a quarter of them children. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken says Israel has a right to defend itself, but it needs to do it in a way that affirms their shared values.
For human life and human dignity, taking every possible precaution to avoid harming civilians.
And those are the latest NZ Herald headlines. For more news worth knowing, head to nzherald.co.nz.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here. And head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.